Hello, I'm Mike from GroveStreams. In this video, I discuss component templates. I will go over what are component templates used for, how are they created, stream reconciles, linking components to templates, reconciling linked components, and some advanced template topics. What are templates used for? Large organizations typically have a large number of devices that are identical, such as utility electric meters and weather stations. It makes no sense to manually create a new component instance by hand every time a device comes online. A component template is used to simplify creating multiple component instances that only differ by a few attributes and stream data. To do this, a device includes a component template ID with HTTP feedput API calls. Devices using the MQTT API can associate templates with their X509 certificates. A component instance will be created automatically based on the template during the first stream data upload call. This is known as automatic device registration. If a template is not used, a component with all regular streams will automatically be created while GroveStreams guesses each stream's data type. Modeling changes happen over time. They always do. For example, maybe a stream was modeled with a long data type, but now decimal precision is needed. The stream's data type needs to change from a long to a double while preserving and converting all of its historical data in the store. Assume there are 50,000 components that need modifying. We could edit each component by hand and change the stream data type for each one. Not likely. We could write script that uses the GS API to make the changes. This actually is a viable option. Or we can make a single change to the template and push that change to all of the components. GroveStreams will push template changes to all of the components the template is linked to. This feature is only available for pricing plans that include advanced modeling. How are templates created? There's two ways. Go to Tools, Component Templates, right-click and choose New Component Template. The component template editor is the same editor used for components with a few minor differences. Model your template to match what you'd like your components to look like. Make sure the ID is set. The ID is used to identify the template by our APIs. Another way to create a template is by right-clicking on a component and creating the template based on the component. The template will be created and placed into Tools. This is the most common technique, as the first step in a project is to prototype a single device and fine-tune the component. The template can be created based on a successful component prototype. I want to discuss stream reconciles. A stream reconcile occurs when a change is made to the stream's definition which impacts its existing data. The data in the store needs to be modified or reconciled based on the last definition. Reconciles can be a lengthy process if a stream has millions of samples. Reconciles are placed into the GroveStreams job queue and then run by our job servers. A job notification will arrive when the reconcile completes. Reconcile errors are also reported within job notifications. Reconciles work with live streams. A reconcile first places a historical lock on a stream. This does two things. One, it prevents a component definition from changing until the reconcile is complete. Two, it prevents changes to the stream's historical samples. Samples can only be appended onto the tail of the stream until the reconcile lock is removed. Here are the things that trigger a reconcile today. Changes to a component's time zone, because this impacts saved rollups. Changes to a component's ID if it has file streams, and this is because the file URL contains the component ID. A change to a stream's data type, base cycle selection, rollup calendar selection, time filter selection, constraints, or its ID if it's a file stream. In summary, a reconcile job can get kicked off when you manually make a change to a component or stream definition. It can also get kicked off for all components linked to a template when changes to the templates are made. How are components linked to a template? 1. When they are created from a template. 2. By editing a component's general properties, component template selection. 3. From within Tools, select the Tools tab, right-click on the template and choose Reconcile Linked Components. Select the components you want to link the template to and choose Link to selected components. The linking job will be added to the job queue. Once components are linked to a template, the template's design can be applied to components. This is done by selecting the components to be reconciled and clicking the Reconcile Changes button. A component reconcile job will be placed into the job queue, and all of the components linked to the template will be modified to match the template design during the running of the job. Certain changes to the template could trigger stream data reconciles, as I explained earlier in this video. As you can see, component templates make it simple to make large model changes to thousands or millions of live components. Next, I'll go over a few advanced template topics. The best practice for reconciling is to test it on one component first. Copy a component along with its stream data, reconcile that one component with the template, and verify the correct changes were made to that component. Make a backup of the folders that will be impacted. Apply the reconcile to do all live components. What kind of component changes can be made through a template? Changes to existing streams and events, including removing a stream or event, adding a new stream or event, reordering streams and events and placing them into group folders, and changing stream derivation settings. What's not changed during a reconcile? Items that are unique to a component, such as its name, ID, and other general properties and its location settings. Components can have streams that are not in the template. The template recognizes that these streams are unique for the component and they are left untouched during a reconcile. Here's a use case that caused some issues in the past. Remove a stream from a template and then re-add it with the same name and ID. The reconcile will delete that stream from every component along with the stream data. External items referencing the stream, including dashboards and derivation expressions, will be removed too. Why does this happen? Each component stream has a hidden UID that is linking it to the template stream. Removing and adding the same stream changes that underlying UID, and now the template thinks the stream was removed and a brand new stream was added. Again, removing a stream from the template will delete that stream, remove all references to it, and delete its data. External streams being referenced by derivation can be locked inside the template. When locked, during a component reconcile, an external stream being referenced will not change to the one the template is referencing. GroveStreams has the capability to export or push objects from an organization to other organizations. This is done by selecting Admin, Export, Models Advanced. Within an export profile, there is an option called Reconcile Exported Component Templates in Destination Organization. It is enabled by default. This will automatically trigger component reconciles to all of the organizations when a modified component template is being pushed into them. Not only do you have the capability to make a massive change to one organization, the same change can be made to hundreds of your live organizations. In this video, we discuss component templates and how they are used to manage changes to your organizations. Thanks for watching.